It sounds like your money has been stolen, and the angels are trying to help you see the truth. They're warning you that someone has broken into your account and is using your money illegally. Watch this video to the end to get all the details. When someone hacks your account and uses your money without permission, it feels really bad. It's not just about the money, it's about someone breaking your trust. You might feel angry, sad, and shocked. It's like getting hit in the stomach. But even when things seem really bad, the universe is telling us to trust in a bigger plan and let our faith help us heal. Here's what happened. Someone secretly got into your account and took your money. It's clear they're using it for bad things. At first, you might not want to believe it. You might think it's a big mistake. But as you look for guidance, it becomes clear someone has really let you down by using your personal details for crimes. The feelings that come next are really strong anger, a lot of sadness, feeling let down, and shock. You might want to act right away. Look for answers. Think about talking to a lawyer, or even feel like getting back at them. It's a confusing time, and it's hard to think clearly when you feel so upset. But the universe is still sending you messages to comfort you, telling you there's a reason for everything that's happening. If you can stay calm and not rush, you'll learn important lessons. Start by making your account safe. Change all your passwords. Use extra security like two-factor authentication, and keep notes for any legal steps. Take control of your privacy and your money carefully and thoughtfully. Next, try to understand that even though this betrayal hurts, the person who did it was probably driven by their own wrong choices. When you log into your account and see money missing and charges you didn't make, the shock can be overwhelming. This isn't like having your wallet stolen by a pickpocket in a busy street. This situation is deeper, more personal. It's as if someone you trusted has deliberately gone behind your back. The betrayal feels extensive, not just because you've lost money, but because it feels like someone has broken into your private life, tampering with something deeply personal. In moments like this, you might find yourself swamped with difficult questions. Who could do such a thing? Why would they target me? It's completely normal to feel a surge of anger as you begin to understand the extent of the violation. This kind of anger can grow stronger and more intense as you tally up every unauthorized transaction, every dollar that was taken from you. You may start to feel powerless, caught up in thoughts about why this happened to you, and if there was anything you could have done to prevent it. Initially, you might even struggle with disbelief, your mind reeling, telling you, this can't be happening. Being cheated financially triggers a tumult of emotions. Beyond the initial anger and confusion, there's also a profound sense of betrayal. Money, while a material asset, is also a repository of our labor, trust, and future plans. To see it stolen is to see your efforts and trust disregarded by someone else, which is not just disappointing but deeply distressing. This betrayal might lead you to reflect on your relationships and the trust you place in people. It can shake your confidence in others, perhaps making you cautious about who you trust in the future. Yet, it's important to recognize that this event, painful as it is, doesn't define the entirety of your relationships or your ability to trust. It's a single, albeit harsh, episode. Moreover, during times like these, you might feel isolated, as if you're facing this crisis alone. However, this is also a moment when you can reach out for support from friends, family, or professionals who can offer advice and help you through the recovery process. It's okay to lean on others. Doing so can provide comfort and practical assistance as you navigate the steps to secure your accounts and your financial identity. You might also take this time to engage in self-reflection. Perhaps there are lessons to be learned about personal security or about the signs you may have overlooked. This isn't about blaming yourself, but about growing from the experience, enhancing your understanding of personal finance security, and taking proactive steps to protect yourself. For example, updating your passwords, setting up better security measures like two-factor authentication, and monitoring your accounts regularly can be empowering actions that restore a sense of control. As you deal with the aftermath, allow yourself to process the emotions that come. With financial betrayal, anger, frustration, sadness, and disbelief are all natural responses. Acknowledge them, feel them, and then consider how you can move forward. It's essential not to let this experience harden your heart, but to use it as a stepping stone to become more resilient and informed. Ultimately, the path to recovery and renewal might be long, but it's also filled with opportunities for personal growth and strengthening. Every step you take towards securing your financial future is a step away from the vulnerability you've experienced. As you learn from this incident, you may discover an inner strength you didn't realize you had. This strength will not only help you deal with current challenges, but will also prepare you for any potential issues in the future. Remember, life is full of unexpected challenges, and how we respond to them defines our journey. With each challenge comes an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. The betrayal of financial trust is undeniably tough, but it's not insurmountable. With the right support, a proactive approach, and a resilient mindset, you can overcome this hurdle and emerge more secure and confident than ever. Embrace the lessons learned, hold on to your ability to trust, and keep moving forward with an open yet cautious heart. The universe often throws us into deep waters not to drown us, but to cleanse us. Sure, there's anger, but underneath that, there's a deep sadness because of the trust that was broken. Maybe the person who did this was someone you thought would never hurt you, which makes it even more painful. You end up feeling let down by them, and maybe even by yourself for trusting them so much. This kind of sadness can really weigh you down. Money isn't just money. It represents all the hard work you've put in, the sacrifices you've made, and your hopes for the future. When someone breaks your trust, especially with your money, it feels like a big letdown. It might seem like you're being punished for being open and trusting others. But being able to trust and be open, that's a good thing, not a bad one. Being vulnerable just means you're human, and it's this openness that lets us connect with others. Going through something like this is tough, but it also teaches us a lot. It shows us where we might have let our guard down, and reminds us of how strong we can be. Even though betrayal makes us feel vulnerable, it's also an opportunity to become tougher. Being cheated on financially can really hurt, because it feels like you're being punished for being open. But it's important to remember that it's this openness that helps us heal and grow. Thinking about the support from the universe or any higher power you believe in can help change your view on things. Losing it this way feels like someone has thrown all that hard work away as if it meant nothing. It's a tough spot to be in, and you might feel totally alone. But even in tough times like these, the universe can give us comfort and wisdom if we're ready to listen. Trusting in something bigger than us can help us find some peace, even if we can't see the whole picture yet. It's not about ignoring how bad we feel, but about finding strength in the idea that there's a bigger plan and some kind of justice out there helping us along. Hard times often make us see just how strong our spirit is. These challenges can also teach us who to trust in the future and how to protect ourselves without closing off our hearts. From betrayal, we can start to renew ourselves. While it may seem very hard at first, This betrayal can turn into a path of finding yourself again. Trusting the universe means we don't have to know every reason why bad things happen. Instead, we can focus on getting better, rebuilding, and making a future that's full of hope and toughness. By having faith, taking care of ourselves, and taking practical steps to protect our lives, we can move beyond the sadness of betrayal. We'll see that life, even with its challenges, still has beauty, growth, and love. The universe is always there, gently leading us to feel whole again, even after pain.